Okay, well, happy Thursday, almost afternoon to you all. Getting a very late start getting out this morning because I was up super late last night, and then I got up super early this morning. I think I got 2.5 hours sleep, maybe 3. Had to get some work done early this morning, and now I'm headed out on my very dusty, dirty, pollen-covered Navi. Hopefully it doesn't rain on me because we did have some showers a little earlier, but I got to get out. I got to go swap bikes at a buddy of mine's place. I'm headed out for the Texas Twisted Sisters ride tomorrow, potentially late tonight, but I think it's going to be tomorrow. We're going to go out there and stay for 2 or 3 days in the Leakey, Texas area and ride around on the Twisted Sisters with a handful of people. It ought to be good fun. My Navi is almost sucking fumes, so I need to stop and put some fuel in this thing, and I'm going to ride it straight over to my buddy's garage where I've stored several of my bikes over the years. R1 was there, my Yamaha FC6 is there, my Ducati Monster was there for a long time. So anyway, I'm just going to drop off the Navi over there and grab the FC6 because Josh wants to ride the Yamaha for the trip, or the tour this time. I'll be riding the Rebel. My thumb is still not back to 100%. It's getting better. It's much better than it was. So all of my preventative care on it has paid off. Normally a real bad wound like that is going to take weeks to heal. You get down into the fat and stuff, you know, way down under the surface, get down to the bone. Both of these were almost bone strikes. So anyway, it cleaned it up, sealed it up. It's doing very well on healing so far. So hopefully no future complications. We'll find out. Anywho, so back to the topic of the day that I'll be discussing as I ride here and get fuel for my Navi. Kyle Johnson won the Navi spin last night. He was a single entrant, meaning he only had one single entry to win. So the underdog pulled the ticket. That's awesome. And I went back through the raw chat dumps that I was able to pull from YouTube, from Google, and it's ugly. You know, you got these JSON files and you can go parsing around through there, but every single message that's sent in a chat has the unique user ID attached to it. So I was able to pull up his ID and did a little searching and got his YouTube page on his profile, whatever you want to call it. And it's not the Kyle Johnson that's the prankster. It's another Kyle Johnson that joined back in 2013 or something like that. He doesn't have any content. His profile is totally private, or at least for the most part. There's no information on it. So I subscribe to him. I'm his one and only subscriber, and I had left some community post updates with his name and his link to his channel. So if anybody knows Kyle Johnson, tell him to contact me, hopefully within the next 30 days, and we'll arrange for a way for him to pick up the new Navi. His new Navi. Ugh. Fill this thing up quick, and it is windy AF, and it's coming from the direction I need to ride. Great. I'm going to be going into it for like 26 miles. It's probably only going to take about 0.6 of a gallon, but with a tiny tank, I dare not run out today because I'm going to be running the I-10 access road the whole way, all the way into Memorial Park area. Ooh, right over the bar. What did I say? Not even 0.5. Let's get it up to 185, shall we? It took less than a half a gallon. That's good. Okay. I had enough in there potentially to get there, but don't want to go pushing on the side of the highway. Yeah, and fuel has gone up again, man. We're $3.87 for base unleaded here right now. It went down about, 30 cents for a couple weeks. Now it's on the rise again. Don't know what that's all about. Gimme, gotta go. Gimme. Come on. Instant gratification. So, take my fuel stat picture here right quick. Get on the road. Keep on running. Oh, you can see my chunky thumb. It sealed up pretty good. I was able to clean it out fast before anything started settling. The tissue was still real fresh, and I super glued that thing, man. Seal it up. Come on, camera. Oh, it's so windy out here. It's about 20-mile-an-hour winds. You can see the trees and that flag ripping around. It is windy AF. Got it. Okay. Okay, I'm out. Time to roll as fast as this little Navi will carry me, which isn't going to be real fast. We all know what it does into the wind. Watch my Austin trip if you haven't seen that one yet. Ow, shite, that hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Vroom, vroom. Off like a herd of turtles. My turn. So, anyway, back to the Navi giveaway, and Kyle Johnson. Congratulations to you, Kyle. I do hope we can connect sometime soon-ish. My schedule is a little crazy right now with work and some planned rides that I'm doing, so I won't be available the next 2 weekends, but I can be available anytime through the week. And then, 2 weeks from now, I guess, or whatever, I'll be back in town, and we can arrange for transfer of the bike, and you can get out and start riding this little monkey. Well, not this one, the red one, just like it. So this is my first time through the new tunnels. They opened one side of this several months ago, and then they just opened the other side recently. Cool. This was ridiculously expensive to make these tunnels with the land bridges over the top. I can't remember what it was. It was 50, 60, 80 million dollars. I don't know what it was. It was nuts. It's just architectural is all it is. Not any real function there. I mean, yeah, they I think some of the jogging paths and some of the park stuff that's on each side of Memorial here gets connected by it, but that's one hell of an expensive bridge. This is a welcome change, though. Memorial was just horrible forever. Unfortunately, it's going to go back to being horrible right here, but any improvement they can do on Memorial is welcome. Memorial and Richmond were just awful. All the concrete slabs separated and shifted, and they're all wonky, up, down, sharp-edged. Let's see if I can get there. My buddy has been waiting on me forever. It's 12:33. It's taken me an hour almost to get here. I've hit every red light. This has been the story. Every light I come up to, red. Full weight, too. Full cycle of the light. Once I missed that pattern on the I-10 feeder road, it's just red. Every single light after that. Red, 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 red. Whee! Bump. Got air over that. Whee! Got bump. The Navi's jumping these pavement ripples. I got air twice. Front end was completely off the ground. Nope, another red. I was going to say, am I going to make a green? Nope, nope, nope. Haven't had a single green light, not one, in the last 16 miles. Bump. It's a 4-inch step there. Go, go, go. Ooh, that exhaust sounds good on this little car in front of me. It's deep and throaty. It's not raspy. It's pretty cool sounding. I wonder what they've got under there. Oh, man. Okay, well, I've arrived. I'll shut this down for now and go up and get the other bike, do a swaparoo, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. I'm headed out from picking up my bike here at my buddy's place, and we went out and had lunch and goofed off for a couple of hours. Great way to spend the day. This thing is dusty, dusty. Needs a bath. Mirrors are out of whack. Yeah, dust on the eyeball too. So get this thing back out on the road, freshen it up a little bit. At home today, do the maintenance. Just check the tire pressures and the oil and everything, but we'll do that again and make sure that it's roadworthy for tomorrow. And Josh will ride this out there to west of San Antonio in the hill country, and our trip will be probably in the neighborhood of 700 miles, I think is what it is. It's like 300 and something out there, 300 and something back, plus all the riding around that we'll do for a couple of days. So it'll be a 700 or 800 mile trip. I like this bike, but I just never really melded with it as far as fitting me. Ooh, and I need to get fuel. Good thing I'm going to head right up Shepherd here. I don't know, the seat height is a little tall for me. I mean, I'm ball of the foot on one side, not tippy toe, but ball of the foot. If I go down on both sides, it's almost tippy toe both sides. So it sits a little high for me, and I've got a different seat on here that is roughly the same height as the factory seat. This is the Yamaha comfort seat. So I think net difference when it's in the lowest position, it's like a half an inch higher than the factory seat. So anyway, it's just a tall bike, and it's top heavy. This is not a light bike at all. It's 430 pounds or something like that, and it's top heavy. It wears most of its weight up high, as do a lot of sport bikes. This is not a sport bike. It's a a sporty bike, but it's not a sport bike. So. It's so windy out here, man. Can't roll slow, I get pushed over. Yeah, I think my biggest complaint about this bike was just the heat in town and the fact that it's top heavy. That's really my only reservations or dislikes about it. Otherwise, it's a pretty good bike. It handles real well. It's very comfortable. It's somewhat softly sprung, so it doesn't ride as harsh as a lot of sport bikes. So, and it's got a more upright triple tree. It has risers instead of clip-ons and all that, so you're not cranked over and uncomfortable. Man, there's just construction everywhere. Bumpity bump. Gotta stand up for that one. Ooh, I should have avoided this road. Good God, man. Uh-oh, one lane. Oh, they are tearing it up. Getting down to bedrock there. Off-roading. Adjust my clutch. It's not set quite where I want it. The fuel that's in this thing is old, so I guess it's a good thing that it's almost empty, so I can refill it. Don't want that cheap gas though. I'll wait until I find a Chevron or a Shell or something. Got a little bit in there. It's not flashing yet, so should be okay. I'll find out. Oh, there's a Shell. 478. Wrong. You're gonna see me paying $4.78 a gallon. I don't know what the hell they're smoking. 478. Son of a bitch. That's $1 higher than everywhere else. What are they thinking? Yeah, I just started flashing, so I do have to find a fuel station. I don't think this one will make me all the way home. 26, 28 miles on the flash. Whoa. Are we gonna go, people? Man, I don't know what all the traffic is today. It's just insane everywhere, and it's not even close to rush hour. Traffic all over Houston, highways, surface streets, you name it, is just nuts like this today. It's not a holiday. I can't figure out what's going on. There's no accidents. It's just stupid thick traffic. It's like this on all the surface streets. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I need to get in that HOV, but I need fuel first because I don't think I can get home on what I've got. I can tell this fuel is old though because it doesn't have real good pull in a couple of the RPM ranges, throttle loads. It almost hesitated a little bit, and it's like, hey, what is that? Go. I said go, I mean go. If you want in, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Stick it in there.